He's a bit of a wackadoo. He's a bit of a I like rusty spoons.
Spoons of rust.
I like to touch them.
Rusty spoons.
I must find the perfect spoon.
Where are they now?
I'm here to inquire about your spoons.
Spoons of rust.
Might I ask where you keep the spoons?
Spoons. Where are they now?
The ingenious design of the aluminum beverage can. Let's start with why the can is shaped like it is. Why a cylinder? It sits on a table, but it's uncomfortable to hold, and from the side, it's like a cuboid. Compare that to a 787 Dreamliner with a 60-meter wingspan. It's uncomfortable to hold, and from the side, it's like a cuboid. If you look closely at the top of the can body, you see that the edges are wavy and uneven. It seems a silly question, how else would you open it? But originally cans didn't have tabs. So why is a beverage can pressurized? The aluminum beverage can is so ubiquitous that it's easy to take for granted. Compare that to a 787 Dreamliner with a 60-meter wingspan. If you'd like to learn more about the entire life cycle of the aluminum can, watch this animated video by Rexham that describes can manufacturing and recycling.
Gimme chicken sandwiches. Be they crispy or from Wendy's. Spend my hard-earned gold points on kids' meal all big burger joints. Mommy lifts me to the car to find me and is near and far. Enjoy my pasties and treats. In comes big boy booster seats. McDonald's, Hardee's, Popeyes, Gaines. But of my 10 is none remains. She tries to make me take a nappy, but sleeping doesn't make me happy. 10 is our own food that puts me in the napping mood. I'll scream, I'll shout, I'll make a fuss, I'll scratch, I'll bite, I'll even cuss. 10 is are my heart's desire, fueled by raging, hungry fire. Mummy sobs and wails and cries, but tears are offended, none for fries. My gold points are fairly earned, to buy the candies that I yearn. But there's no candies on my plate. Did Mummy think that I just ate? Candies, get them now. You have ungrateful, sluggish soul. I screech while curling into her eyes. My foul diaper surprise. For she who is true is she who remembers. Never forget my chicken tenders.
My dog just died, choked on spaghetti. 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 My dog just died. just died. Choked on spaghetti. My dog 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 just died 'cause he choked on spaghetti. Do a little crap now, scratch your head. Monkeys don't wanna go to bed, so jump in place 5 times instead. Go bananas! Monkeys laugh and monkeys scream, so repeat these sounds right after me. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, wah! Now go bananas! Go bananas! Go bananas! Clap your hands and stomp your feet to the wacky rhythm of the monkey beat. You're doing this dance for a minute now, so get on the floor and roll around. Now let's get funky, monkey. Let's get funky, monkey. Now let's get funky, monkey. Now let's get funky, monkey. Now, one last time. Go bananas! Go bananas! No guitar! Deep in old New Mexico lived a small boy named Jimmy Carson. Now, Jimmy's mom Linda worked as a baker, and his father died in coal mines soon after Jimmy was born. In this old coal town, in an old ranch house, with a widowed mother and her boy, is where our story begins. Working in the mines, only 7 years old. Little Jimmy Carson was mining for gold. Deep in the mines on a Saturday night. Oh yeah. Little Jimmy Carson was in for a fright. Real big one too. There was a big boom and then a kerblam. Now Jimmy Carson is a skeleton man. Wait, what was that? Skeleton of the mines. Skeleton of the mines. Always in the mines, looking for gold. Skeleton of the mines. Skeleton of the mines. Always in the mines, only 7 years old. Yeah. Jimmy's mom, Linda, Mr. Sun real bad. Now Jimmy's gone, just like his dad. This dude named Steve saw Linda alone. Yeah. He knew she was sad, so he went to her home. Oh yeah. Linda, Mr. Sun, it was easy to see. So Steve went to the mines, but he didn't expect there to be a skeleton of the mines. Skeleton of the mines. Always in the mines, looking for gold. Skeleton of the mines. Skeleton of the mines. Always in the mines, only 7 years old. Yeah. Skeleton of the mines stabbed him in the eyes. Ended poor Steve's life with his fingers of bones. Yeah. Skeleton of the mines. Skeleton of the mines. Always in the mines, only 7 years old.
Patrick Henry was a lawyer during the time of the Revolution. He devoted his life to his country. He contributed to the Revolution in several ways, and he was a hero. Patrick Henry's life was one that he devoted to his country. Born in Hanover, Virginia in 1736, Henry started work as a clerk for a local merchant. He soon grew sick of this lifestyle and decided he wanted to be something more. He wanted to be a lawyer, and his first case was a victory in the Parsons cause. He went to make on many speeches and argue cases until his death on June 6, 1799. America was lucky to have someone as loyal as Patrick Henry. Henry's actions spoke louder than his words. When it came to motivating his country to fight for their rights, his first case as a lawyer, arguing the Parsons cause, helped the people realize that arguing against unfair prices was not hopeless. He gave his famous "Give me liberty or give me death" speech, which lit the fire of liberty in the hearts of Americans. Lastly, he wrote Henry's Stamp Act Resolves, which was one of the first legal steps in the direction of the Revolution. These actions helped many people realize how desirable and attainable the goal of the fighting back was. Patrick Henry was a hero because he motivated the people, helped with legal issues, and he spoke up when no one else would. First, Henry motivated the people through his words and actions and gave people the morale they needed to fight the revolution. Secondly, he helped with legal issues, which now takes knowledge, perseverance, and a love for his country. Last, he spoke up on many matters when no one else would, which is something only someone very brave would do. For these reasons, Patrick Henry was a hero.
Voldemort was nowhere near as bad as American businessman Donald Trump.
Voldemort was nowhere near as bad as American businessman Donald Trump. Voldemort was nowhere near as bad as American businessman Donald Trump. Voldemort was nowhere near as bad as American businessman Donald Trump. Voldemort was nowhere near as bad as American businessman Donald Trump. Voldemort was nowhere near as bad as American businessman Donald Trump. Voldemort was nowhere near as bad as American businessman Donald Trump. Voldemort was nowhere near as bad as American businessman Donald Trump. Voldemort was nowhere near as bad as American businessman Donald Trump. Voldemort was nowhere near as bad as American businessman Donald Trump.
Bong, bong, bong goes the 4 o'clock bong noises. We pull up to the creepy old man's house. Is it true that his eyeball is something else, Bill? Says me sipping me old cup of joe. That's right, Ted, it's all blue and stuff. Says Bill. Wow, says Jeff sarcastically. We hate Jeff. Now we ring the doorbell. 1800s doorbell noise. Goes the doorbell. That was a good doorbell, says Jeff. We hate Jeff. Now we enter this creepy house. There's a man waiting for us inside the house. Hello, good evening, why don't you come in? Said the man with perfect suavity. Would you like some tea? Yes, we would like some tea, says Bill. No tea for Jeff, though. We hate Jeff. Bill was right. We hate Jeff. Hey, says Jeff accusingly. I can hear you. I don't care, I said. I still hate you, and so does Bill. We hate Jeff. Gosh darn it, says Jeff, acting like a child. We hate Jeff. Yeah, says Bill, I hate you, Jeff. Ted is right. We hate Jeff. Then the man starts flailing his arms and saying stuff. Alright, I killed Mr. Weird Eyeball Man. He was giving me the creepos. He must have worked at the Frico Depot and would probably drink Tripacinis in the morning when he wakes up. We don't care, I yelled back. The only thing Bill and I care about is our pure and never-ending hatred for the foul being only describable as Jeff. We hate Jeff. Have a good night, sir. Sorry, I got a little bit excited. See you later. And so Bill and I left Jeff at the murderous man's house by himself and had a great life together. We had 3 kids named We, Jeff, and Hate. We hate Jeff. Do I have the right? Oh, I do. I'm gonna leave this in. This is staying in the song. Perfect. What is bullying? Dan Alwis, creator of the Always Bullying Prevention Program, provides this commonly accepted definition for bullying in his book, Bullying at a School, What We Know and What We Can Do. A person is bullied when he or she is exposed, repeatedly and over time, to negative actions on the part of one or more other persons, and he or she has difficulty defending himself or herself. This definition includes 3 important components. Bullying is aggressive behavior that involves unwanted, negative actions. Bullying involves a pattern of behavior repeated over time. And bullying involves an imbalance of power or strength. Types of bullying. Bullying can take on many forms. As part of the Always Bullying questionnaire, students are asked if they have been bullied in any of these 9 ways. Verbal bullying, including derogatory comments and bad names. Bullying through social exclusion or isolation. Physical bullying, such as hitting, kicking, shoving, and spitting. Bullying through lies and false rumors. Having money or other things taken or damaged by students who bully. Being threatened or being forced to do things by students who bully. racial bullying, sexual bullying, cyberbullying via cell phone or internet. Why students bully? Information about bullying I'm gonna start that line again. Information about bullying suggests that there are 3 interrelated reasons why students bully. Students who bully have strong needs for power and negative dominance. Oh gosh, can't read today. Students who bully have strong needs for power and negative dominance. Students who bully find satisfaction in causing injury and suffering to other students. Students who bully are often rewarded in some way for their behavior with material or physiological rewards. Psychological rewards. That makes more sense. Impact of bullying. A single student who bullies can have a wide-ranging impact on the students they bully, students who observe bullying, and the overall climate of the school and community. Students who are bullied, students who deserve to feel safe at school, but when they experience bullying, these types of effects can last long into their future. Depression, low self-esteem, health problems, poor grades, suicidal thoughts. Students who bully others. Students who intentionally bully others should be held accountable for their actions. Those who bully their peers are also more likely than those students who do not bully others too. Hang on, I'm gonna read that again. Those who bully their peers are also more likely than those students who do not bully others too. Get into frequent fights, steal and vandalize property, drink alcohol and smoke, report poor grades, perceive a negative climate at school, carry a weapon. Asterisk. Not all students who bully others have obvious behavior problems or are engaged in rule-breaking activities, however. Some of them are highly skilled socially and good at ingratiating themselves with their teacher and other adults. This is true of some boys who bully, but is perhaps even more common among bullying girls. For this reason, it is often difficult for adults to discover or even imagine that these students engage in bullying behavior. Observers of bullying. Students who see bullying happen may also feel that they are in an unsafe environment. Effects may include feeling fearful, powerless to act, guilty for not acting, or tempted to participate. Pardon me. Schools with bullying issues. When bullying continues and a school does not take action, the entire school climate can be affected in the following ways. The school develops an environment of fear and disrespect. Students have difficulty learning. Students feel insecure. Students dislike school. Students perceive that teachers and staff have little control and don't care about them. Bullying is a serious issue. Bullying may vary greatly between schools and school districts, but it is very prevalent. Statistics show that 23% of students in grades 4 through 6 had been bullied several times or more. 20% had bullied others. 1998 study of 6,500 students in rural South Carolina. Statistics show that 17% of students in grades 6 through 10 reported having been bullied sometimes or more, with 8% being bullied once a week. 19% said they had been bullied to others sometimes or more. 2001 study of 15,000 U.S. students. The bullying circle. Nearly 1 in 5 students in an average classroom is experiencing bullying in some way. The rest of the students, called bystanders, are also affected by the bullying. The OLIUS Bullying Prevention Program describes students involved or witnessing a bullying situation as having roles in the bullying circle. A. Bully/bullies plan and or start the bullying and take a... Yeah, you know what? There's a whole little diagram here. I'm not gonna read through that. Just use your imagination. Thank you. This has been bullying.
We have planes! Yeah!
Alright, it's time to list some soups. Tomato, onion, beef, chicken, minestrone, chicken noodle, I already said tomato, miso soup, I already said French onion soup, salad, right? Eventually, it becomes a soup, a salad soup. It becomes a soup, right? Because it's salad in a liquid. And so, or if you take all the liquid out of a soup, then it's just a salad because there's like stuff there. Now, you might be saying, now, if you take all the stuff out of a meat soup, you're gonna have chunks of meat in there. That's not a salad. I argue back. Chicken salad, tuna salad, other salads that have meat in them. There's a lot. Trust me. So yeah, like at what point, what amount of liquid is it no longer a soup or a salad? You know, so philosophically, they're the same thing. Hypothetically, they're the same thing. And in actuality, they're the same thing. Now, where does cereal come in all this? Of course, it's something in a liquid, but it's not vegetables, it's not meat, it's just kind of weird little bready bits. Alright, now, you've got a salad, right? You take away all the lettuce from your salad, and all the tomatoes, and everything except the croutons. You've just got the croutons left. And then you're a little bit wacky, right? Instead of like ranch for your salad dressing, you prefer, I don't know, milk. So you take a bowl of croutons and you start pouring milk in it. What do you have now? Cereal. That's a cereal right there. So, cereal is salad, and salad is soup, and cereal is soup, and they're all the same thing. Now, what if I could convince you that cereal was a sandwich? At this point, cereal, soup, and salad would all become sandwiches. Unfortunately, I don't think I could convince you that cereal is a sandwich. So, it's just not, I guess. So, I don't know, I guess that's this bit done. I couldn't think of anything else. I still gotta fill in like 10 more minutes. I'm gonna say the alphabet backwards now. Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, I, H, J, no, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Oh yeah. The ingredients of Gatorade: water, sugar, dextrose, citric acid, salt, sodium citrate, monopotassium phosphate, gum arabic. Gum arabic is in Gatorade? Let me tell you something. I run a press, like a print press, good old-fashioned printular press that one uses to print out things like newspapers and pamphlets and just like high velocity. And we put gum arabic on the plates. So how a press works is it's got plates and it's got ink that go in that they kind of smoosh together and put the image on the paper. I'm not going to get too into it right now. But the gum arabic goes on the plates to protect them from rusting. And so I guess by drinking Gatorade, you protect your insides from rusting. So, I don't know. That's fun. Alright. I'll think of another bit in a minute. Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas.